Hello and welcome back to Keelux Plays some Monster Rancher Advance 2 so you don't have to. Normally not a big fan of that tagline of Let's Plays, but in this case I think it's pretty appropriate. I mean, just really... You know what, there's no one to blame for that except myself, so I'm just gonna drop it now, and if I bring it up again, please rate this 1. Anyway, meeting you here in town to show off a super coach. Pretty nice one. Morgan here. Has very nice intelligence, which we will be needing for our arrowhead, along with several other decent stats, and it also has charisma, which increases its effectiveness as a coach. It makes it easier for it to teach others, and Satori, as I've already mentioned, plus 20 intelligence. So I'm going to be picking up Morgan here, but since you can only have 4 coaches, I'm going to have to swap it for one of them, which will be Okita. Since Morgan and Okita basically are the same thing, except Morgan's actually suited to the training types that it's going to be set to. Okay, so I have it assigned to Blow here, along with both the intelligence drills and both the speed drills. Though it's actually only suited to the intelligence drills, for the rest it was at least neutral, so it's all good. So anyway, back to the ranch. I've done a little bit of training. Not too much. I was planning on getting up to D rank just to get some of the slow parts out of the way, but Morgan showed up, so we'll just start from here. And Morgan here is one of the legendary pixie types, which they are significantly easier to unlock. All you have to do is bring a pixie to a certain ruin in Promise. That's at least A rank. And that's it. Of course, the one that I decide to leave fails. But that said, the failure shouldn't be too often, seeing as Chrono starts off with a fairly high reliance here. Oh, and that message a second ago was from the S rank training for unlocking Zan. Since I had an S rank monster at one point on the ranch at the appropriate time, but didn't go, it just keeps showing up the message now, even if I don't meet the conditions. Okay, so I'm still a little bit short on accuracy. I'll do the training with Keelux. The only training that he's still assigned to, mainly for passing on up fire, but that isn't as needed here since Chrono already started with up fire. Okay, so one more training and then we'll be able to move up to D rank. Go and get that speed back up, along with some life. Oh, or not. But it doesn't matter. E rank is easy, so we still shouldn't have any problems moving on up. It just may take a little while, seeing as only have 150 accuracy and 200 power. And for this one, I'm not going to be using Meteor Bomb in the interest of showing off some of the other attacks. And really, with the arrowheads, due to their slow guts rate, it's even more beneficial to just sit there and save up and until you have a decent amount. Because they don't really have any good cheap attacks. They can't spam an attack like I was able to with Culex. 3 Stings isn't really anything all that special. Tail Sting is basically a cheaper, better version. It's a little bit weaker, but everything else about it is at least equal or higher. And Scythe Tail is kind of a Tail Sting with a really high crit rating. Go ahead and swap in Punch here instead of 3 Stings, because really 3 Stings is really useless. And Punch is actually fairly cheap, but it's also fairly weak, and Arrowheads still just don't have that high of a Guts regen to support the more spammy style of play. That was fortunate. Okay, so at this point, the only thing I haven't hit him with is a Scythe Tail. There we go. So that's all the moves that Chrono has currently. And there's only 4 left to learn. Along with Soulmates. Which I will be doing with some expeditions with the circuit here, since that was something I didn't do last time. And what with Meteor Bomb being Arrowhead's best technique and all, it's going to be primarily focused on intelligence. It helps that 2 of its other good moves are also intelligence-based. Though it has a couple of okay power moves as well, I just find it easier to use Arrowheads as intelligence-based monsters. Marco! Yeah, whatever, Marco's boring, go away. Okay, so now we have Iris, Pixie Tiger, which I'm alright with pixies. I've used pixies quite a lot in the past. And they can be rather annoying to fight. Mainly because they have a pretty high guts regen rate and a couple good guts down moves. They're just kind of irritating when they want to be. yeah, A rank's really no big deal at all. A rank. E rank. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that'll be all for now. So I will see you next time.